questionable at best. But we're going to find out right now how well he can think against the best Dark Samus in the world. We have Sisqui versus Anathema. Start things off here on small battlefield.
Yep. And it's going to be one robot fighting some alien species thing, alien robot thingy. I don't know. Either way, definitely off to a pretty decent start here as Anathema, 57%. And we're going to have to see how they answer the ledge trap game that Sisqi's kind of been bringing to the table basically all day so far.
Like we said, that is the main win condition of this character, just being able to trap people on ledge. Rob being not the best character at getting around ledge sometimes, but the ability for Rob to do pretty much the same thing and also challenge that off-stage morph ball recovery stall without ever really leaving the stage because you have that gyro and the laser.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that screw attack came out fast enough, especially after throwing out an aerial. But you know what? I guess I learned something new every day. Sisqui just press the button and say, "Do not come near me, please."
Hey, control the air game. If you keep Rob grounded, it's going to be a lot better for you. That's pretty much the name of the game a lot of times. But this movement off these platforms, and Anathema giving them that respect, not trying to overextend. But Sisqui consistently just kind of boxing out. However, Anathema's gotten enough trades to still keep this even.
Consistently?
Did I just say that?
No, I'm saying that.
Okay.
But either way, definitely doing a pretty solid job, though. Relatively even across the board at the moment. Right, putting out a charge shot, trying to get something built up here. This air, nice follow-up. Falls out of the forward air, unfortunate. Up throw, not quite going to take the stock. Rob is a little bit heavy.
Yeah, I also like how Sisqi's constantly covering roll. Up air is not going to be enough here, but Rob's loves to roll in. That's just a very common thing. That screw attack should take him on an air dodge down, though, expecting an up air or a forward air, and Sisqui never budged.
Yep. I mean, 117, though, I mean, they're definitely doing a fantastic job of building up this percentage. It does seem like their game plan is a bit more consistent, not as much wacky stuff happening here, which is always a good thing for Sisqui, man, because, God, he has played some weird matchups today for sure. But fantastic back there from Anathema, finding a way to even things up. Percentage, though, still in Sisqi's favor, trying to extend that combo, and no punish. All right.
You thought you were going to punish me. Like, that actually just begins to frustrate you, too. But here's, like, actually, really good page from Anathema. I actually don't really have much to say past that. Usually, that's a pretty free follow-up from somebody to go out there and get, like, oh, you're staying? I'm going to go down tilt that. But Sisqui not being prepared for that. And he's going to eat 41% and get himself ledge. But that rising up air has been putting in some work so far, Skip.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I do want to point out is that Sisqui has been getting away with jab 2 from Dark Samus quite often today, and it's really should not be happening. But you know what? Sometimes when you're caught in the moment, you're just not really ready to react to that. But you know what? And the thing is, it's so stupid that doesn't like actually confirm neutral. It's a feature. You know?
I'm pretty sure, now I think about it, I think Rob is one of the few characters because of the size that
depending on positioning?
Yeah, it sends far enough that you could actually get a tech chase out of it.
Okay.
Because of the purely because
weird.
of the stop.
You have to tech chase from jab 1 to jab 2.
Yeah, like no, check jab 2 sets up the tech chase.
No, that
in itself, it should just work.
Yeah, it should. But you know, Sakurai, you know, is he's got a plan for everything. But either way, ooh, fantastic edge guard. Anathema trying to find a way to close this one out. And it is going to take a stock. Beautifully played there. I thought he was going to run out of gas.
Yeah, that was amazing option coverage from Anathema, forcing him to go high, throw the gyro out, forcing the laser, and then even after that, the Nair being the one to do it, the screw attack is not going to do it fresh, even with him being at 150. Tried to go for the charge shot to make him hold shield so he can get the up throw.
There we go. Got the up air, tacking on the extra damage. What was a little scary. I was a little bit nervous for Sisqui there, and I'm still nervous for Sisqui because, man, Anathema is going out there doing some crazy stuff, falling out of the screw attack. And is that going to be the stock? It will be. My goodness. I don't know if that was bad in the eye, but that rage was maybe a contributing. Dude, Sisqi's he's out of it.
Yeah, Sisqui
is
frustrated
I
after
get
that
it.
one. I mean, the amount of hands that raised in the crowd after Dark Samus of all characters dying that early.
Well,
to
they were raising their hands because they were giving Rob up air energy.
Keep telling yourself
I don't know.
that.
I don't know what happened there. Dude, it had to have just been bad DI.
It had. Like he went straight to the top.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to hold off, but hold out, but ended up holding out on the wrong side. And, well, I mean, if you're Anathema, you take that because that incredible edge guard Anathema had was one thing, but the fact that after, once again, another time where Anathema was behind and just got right through it. Like, that first stock means nothing to him because he's so aggressive and so good at pushing off stage that he just fell.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works sometimes, but I mean, right, okay, just throwing out the arm rotors to get started here, nice little 20%. And yeah, I mean, hopefully Sisqui can kind of keep that mentality together here. It has been a very awkward top 8 for him so far.
Oh,
but,
that was so good.
That was clean, man. And a nice little 65, and he ain't done yet.
Oh, Sisqui is going off. This is what we see out of Sisqui every once in a while. Like, this character is solid at getting free combos off of half-charge shots, but when Sisqui starts getting a bunch of jab blocks and tech chases like that, you are in for a rough time, especially after Sisqui was very frustrated. Remember what happened in that last game against Louis Money?
Yeah, I mean, but that's also one of the other things that people kind of forget sometimes. Same thing with Rob, like when people started to figure out that Rob can box, so can Samus and Dark Samus. They got some great boxing tools. It's just a matter of they need a little bit more setup here. But 150 to 81%, Sisqi's playing like a madman, and I don't mean like a crazy person. He's playing angry.
Yeah, that aerial game is so good. However, he's going to get set back. Actually, no, going to go for the down throw. The mash out on Sisqui to get away, though. Keeping himself alive a little longer. Very aggressive forward air, getting him back on stage.
Yep, going for that forward air like you just mentioned. Now the ledge trap, okay, I like that from Anathema, but you're in a scary spot, my man, and you're going to get hit by that charge shot. I don't know what you were thinking, but as soon as he let go of that ledge, you can tell he's like, what do I do? What do I do?
It's scary because you're at ledge for a long time, right? You're afraid that he's going to run up and maybe go for a down smash and just take you out. But look at his coverage he's had on this platform. This has been immaculate for Sisqui and super aggro, going right back in there with that forward air.
All right, gets the nair just to put Anathema
Oh
off stage
my God,
with
that
the
was
follow-up on the back air.
That back air is so strong.
That back air is actually nutty. It really is. I mean, I think the raids might have helped out for sure, but that back air is nutty.
Look at Anathema now mashing tech on that platform to not fall for that jab block again. He's not trying to have that happen again. But hey, you're facing a 2-stock deficit here, Skip. However, just because we have to think about it, that is going to happen. Anathema has shown quite a bit that he's pretty good at getting those side Bs off stage.
Yes, I mean, like any good Rob player, you can't be afraid to cheese
Side
when
B is there.
Yeah, when you need to, and that's just how it is. All right, that is just a fact of life. But with the way that Sisqi's playing right now, I don't think we're going to be seeing that at all. That's 143. Probably going to see a couple of those down Bs trying to set up here. Does get that hit.
Takes the hit, but you're going to be forced to have to get through what is potentially an up tilt. Gets up in front of the morph ball, hoping to get a get-up attack and slip him up, but that's why that's so scary for Rob. If you get up in front of morph ball, instantly time neutral get up, punish. You try to jump, easy to react to, forward air. There's so little you can do there.
He actually got a really good bait out of that too, because he didn't fully charge up charge shot, so he actually did his quick charge and then shield canceled it, which is actually kind of what forced Anathema to go, okay, it's safe to go up. He tried to react, didn't get the right react, and that's why we're in the position that we're in.
Shoutouts, by the way, to I mean, there's a couple representatives out here. Well, there's a couple of people who traveled along as well. I can see the players who came from Spain over on the side getting really loud for Sisqui, and then I looked over and saw and immediately.
I mean, it's just the EU in general, man.
Yeah, my EU crowd is here to try and support, and Sisqui with a dominant game number 2.
And I think he needed that too, because he was clearly frustrated after game 1. Yes, he was. And he came out playing like, look, I obviously kind of dealt with some stuff I probably shouldn't be dealing with. I don't deserve this. And I'm going to show you why by absolutely beating your ass in game 2. And we're going to see if he can keep that going into game 3. Now, Anathema is not a player that's just going to lay down and take it, right? You have to actually bully this kid and try to get these stocks out of the way.
I mean, like, nobody really deserves what happens to them when Rob gets a hold of you, to be fair. That Rob is so strong at holding advantage and taking you out early. That down throw, up throw, 2-4. Wow, well, so many up throws in a row. You got a timer on that down air. Really good timing from Sisqui, but Anathema starting off hot.
Yep. There we go. Got that forward air, putting down that damage once again. Dude, no one up tilts like Sisqui. I feel like no Samus just up tilts, but my goodness, man, the down air into the up tilt himself. Charge shot to follow up as well, 94%. The forward tilt, well played. Oh,
sometimes it's easy to forget that that side B is a reflector. And luckily for Sisqui, he got out of there quick. But Anathema getting with off forward, trying to get some down tilts, but fading out because of the morph ball, preventing him from getting the follow up. And that forward is not enough yet.
Yeah, okay, there you go, throwing out the gyro. Ooh, yep, the charge shot, not gonna take a stock here, but definitely tacking on a lot more damage, 156%, no punish on the screw attack either. Tries to find the grab, won't be able to get it, and now Anathema on the offensive here, doesn't get a good option at all, eats a screw attack for the troubles. Yeah,
forcing him to have to go high. The up air could have done it right there. You cannot get hit by a back air, you can't pretty much get hit by anything outside of, I guess, the up there. But now, you're at up throw ranges. I don't know if it's worth it though, doesn't even need it because the charge shot comes through and takes him out.
Oh, okay, but a back air from Anathema trying to keep himself in the game. Great read, gets the up air for that one and takes the stock. Beautifully played on Anathema's end.
answering right back, wasting no time. Down to the up air, though, trying to go for an extra follow-up. Catch the air dodge down with the nair, but now you have the ability to play that ledge trap minigame again. The aggressive nair does at least get him out momentarily, Skip.
Whoa,
wow.
Okay.
He said absolutely not.
We've had some of the weirdest screw attack interactions all day today. Oh, no, you hate to see it, man. He's not happy once again. Hey, you know what? If you drop this one, we might see a game for Sisqui.
Honestly, I think we're just going to see a stock stock 1 Sisqui. When actually, just basically don't let Sisqui get pissed, because whenever he does, things like this happen. He refuses to give up his turn. These up Bs are finding the mark, so even after that, Anathema actually hasn't won neutral in like quite some time.
I really got to see how fast that screw attack is, because that is definitely throwing me off, man. I feel like he's entering cheat codes out here. But, I mean, right now, Anathema is in a good position, but not in the best position, because we know the type of kill power that Samus and Dark Samus has at their disposal. This could be an even game very soon.
Oh, good job waiting just long enough, and Sisqui anticipating him to jump from the ledge, but that is now a jump snipe. He's getting out the morph ball. He's got the morph ball again, but he can't because he got caught. After he got caught by that jump, he morph balled out in the skies, and he got sniped for it. Anathema taking that game, and we're going to see if we, in fact, get to see that game for Sisqui.
Man, from downtown, man, what a snipe. Wow. Great stuff from Anathema answering back after that game 2 to saying, hey, listen, man, I know you can play great. I know you're a fantastic player. But I'm getting one more dub at least.
That was essentially checkmate too, because if you did air dodge as a panic option in front of that laser, well, you already got hit out of your jump. So Anathema can instantly react, drop down with a forward air, drop down with a side B, whatever, and instantly go out there and hit you.
Why is that a 4-frame startup on screw attack? Why?
She needs it.
She does need it.
Actually needs it, though.
I mean, it's 24 frames of landing leg, so you can't just be throwing it out because it is punishable. We have seen it get punished a couple times here when people are on the mark, at least. But man, that's a frame 4. Are you kidding me?
Why you see him go throw it out haphazardly sometimes.
I guess so.
We're going to see Kalos. Many mix-up options that can happen here. Also, the ability to tech those spikes off the wall do become an option here for Sisqui to try and get those downers.
And the wall jumps as well for additional recovery resource, which is definitely a part of Samus's toolkit that isn't explored enough, I think.
Yeah, and also you can go for the wall jump forwarder as well. But for Anathema, the main thing is just touching the ground, which has been a very difficult minigame right now, as Anathema has been struggling. Gets called out on the air dodge again, and Sisqui forcing the air dodge, but he faded away perfectly to get that ledge.
Angry Sisqui back out in full force, man. I don't know, man. Angry Sisqui is just a different beast altogether. I don't know what this dude's all about. Like he's angry one time, all right, he gets his game, and then he just goes back to being happy Sisqui for maybe 2 seconds.
Well, I mean, you're happy after that. Anathema went a little bit too deep and ended up SDing up the side B when he had full control of the situation.
Okay. It happens, I guess. But, I mean, Sisqi's going to take that and run with it, man. 51% already. Throwing out that forward air again. Spaced that out pretty well, but tried going for an up tilt. Yep. Did get a small punish there for Anathema. But 117, not going to kill on Kalos, but that certainly will. Oh, my God.
Following it up again and try to go for those morph balls. You got to be careful. That was one of the first things we mentioned at the beginning of the set. But Z-drop there in the way of that, and you can't afford to. You can't mess up here. You cannot mess up on that platform. You will die at 40.
Yeah, that's definitely not what Anathema wanted. I think they might have been looking for a forward tilt or something. Or I don't know what happened, but it is a bit unfortunate. But also, those platforms are a little too high for that up throw to be connecting on top of those.
Either which way. This has been, oh wow, well,
that's that wall jump. Yep.
Hey,
Jinx, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke. But as we get into this game, up smash to take the stock. It's just back in the lead.
You really just pinched me.
Absolutely. You better buy me a Coke after this.
Absolutely not, you jackass. right now, Sisqui holding on to this lead momentarily. Anathema can take him out if he messes up on a platform like that, and anti-airs come in. Anathema now putting Sisqui on elimination point here.
Hey, we're going to see what Sisqi's made of right now, because this is a very tough position to be in. Anathema, look, just chilling out. Oh, my God. That could have been so bad for Sisqui, but thankfully got a shield up at one point.
Yeah, and now, I mean, like I said before, Rage Mode Sisqui is quite the problem, but that drop down there, parrying on the second one, and Anathema has him an advantage, but he gets far enough away to not get caught by that charge shot on the check chase.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, never mind Rage Dark Samus, Rage Sisqui is a different beast for sure, and that's that little bit of extra power up. Oh my God! What is this, Street Fighter 3? These guys just parry and everything.
Apparently Anathema is the one out here just dodging every single option he has, but right now Anathema stuck at the ledge. No more fall in the way to force a defensive option first, though.
All right, fantastic grab, goes for the back throw. The laser not gonna be able to connect, but the gyro, Beta, good buddy there, and the side B, closing it all out as Anathema finds a way to close out game 4 and punches their ticket to losers finals.